Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a new contact for the contacts widget. So as you can see here, we have Elvis Presley here, the king, and this is the teaser view for your contacts. And we can go into the full profile view, and we can see all more information about Elvis here. That includes links to websites, a short biography, and a few other things, ways of contacting him and such. So let's switch to the Cascade web server here, and we're on the School of Rock site, of course. Let's get in our profile image that we're going to use here, because we need to get that in there first so we can link it up later. So we'll click widgets here, we'll find our contacts widget, we'll into the images folder, and we'll go to new, and we'll upload this new image here. So we'll call it Test Elvis, and we'll browse to that. You can see we're already on the desktop, and there's our image. We'll open that up. This image is a little bit big. We may want to cut it down a little bit, and we'll crop it and resize it. So let's take the cropping tool here, and we're going to try to get this into a nice little rectangle. We can drag that around, and we're trying to hit 169 pixels by 131 pixels if we can, and that'll be an ideal size, I think, for the profile picture. So let's see what happens if we resize this down to 169. We get 103. So let's I think that should be okay, so we'll submit that, and we'll publish that out. So now that we have our profile image in there, we can go ahead and create a new contact. So we'll click on the people folder here within the contacts folder, and we'll say new widget, and we'll go to contacts, and we'll create a new person item. So the system name for this one, we'll say it's Elvis Test. And this system name is what is shown here on the left side in the File Explorer. It's not what is actually shown on the contact itself. That information is filled in down here. So this is a new Elvis, but we're going to call him Elvis Presley. He's still the king, I think, so we'll call him that. We could give him some responsibilities. Well, we'll say he's the lead vocalist. How about that? And this is where we can upload our new profile picture that we uploaded just a second ago. So we'll look for our Test Elvis image here, we'll confirm, and we'll add that. There are a bunch of other details that we can fill in for Elvis. We can give him a phone number, and we can also give him a mobile phone number, so if he had a cell phone or something, we could give him that. Same for a fax number, an email. We'll say he's elvis@rock.com. We could also upload or link a personal website. I think Elvis has his own website, and it is actually elvis.com, so we'll link that. If we could find Elvis's profile on Facebook, on Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Blogger, Picasso, we could link those all here, and they'd show up as little icons on his profile page. In here we can say he's in the administration building, and he's in room number 100. Let's say that. You can put in office hours, so maybe he doesn't work on Sundays, so let's say he starts at 8 a.m. on Mondays, and we'll say he goes till about 3 p.m. And let's say he does this every weekday, so we'll copy and paste this in for the week, and we'll give him Saturday and Sunday off. Next, we can fill out some educational background for him. So degree type, we can say he got a Bachelor of Arts, and I think he perfected hip movement here, so let's give him that degree. Let's say Tennessee State University for his school here. And I don't know what year he graduated in, but we'll go with 1973. Of course, if we wanted to add more, like say he got a master's degree or a doctorate, we could just add another field here for education. Um, but, but we'll move on for now. So we could say what his area of emphasis here. If we hover over, we'll say what did Elvis. I think he did very well with the singing portion of his professional career. If we wanted to upload a CV for him, we could. We could upload a file to Cascade as we've done previously before, or we could even redirect them to a Cascade page set up specifically for the CV. Similar goes for any publications that he may have had. If we had a document or web page we wanted to redirect them to, we could, and of course we could do multiples of both of those. We could set his hometown. We could even set, this is where we set up a short biography of Elvis. Could maybe keep it to a few paragraphs or so. We can also put some personal interests. Maybe Elvis liked fishing, so we'll put that in there. And we can even do a short question and answer section. So if you want to put a heading in for your question and answer section, you could. And this is where you'd put in your questions and your answers. Of course, you could do multiples of those. But for now, we'll submit that. Okay. So now that we've created our Elvis here, we don't have to publish this out. What actually gets published is the XML data file here on the left side. The XML data file will compile all the information from your contacts or from the person items, and in turn the views will read from that and it will output all that for you. So what we do need to publish are the all view here for your contacts, as well as the XML data. So I'll publish both of those out, and we'll head on over to the page once these are published out, and we'll refresh, and hopefully our new Elvis will show up in there. Okay. So let's go back to the full contacts page. We'll refresh. Hopefully Elvis will show up down here at the very bottom, because we did not file him away. So there he is right there. So as you can see, the profile picture that we uploaded is there. Those phone numbers and his email and personal website are there. His office hours, like we put in, are there, and some of the information that we filled out. If you filled out more information, of course, this would be a bit longer, but this is the basic idea of how a contact works.